Right, I'm not sure if it's working now or not, but I hope it is. That wind's a wee bit chilly. Sun's just gone in, but she'll be coming back out in a minute. I don't seem to have anybody here. Oh, there's a connection error or something. Let's just see how it goes. I'll give it a minute. Oh, don't you just love it when it doesn't work? Right. Okay. Not sure if this is working or not. Oh, let me see. Right, is there anybody there? Oh, I see a pink hand. Hi. Right, one person's enough, Natalie. That's fine for me. Right, I'm going to turn you round so you're getting the view instead of me. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. Turn you round. Go. Isn't that beautiful? The sun is shining at us, so it's looking quite dark, but when we get to the other side, it'll be nice and... Hi, Camilla. Hi. Right, I'm just going to ignore the sun as it comes into the view. I just want to show you... I'll walk us along so we can have a look from at the other side of the car park. So, Eilean Donan, I was here this afternoon, and the sun's out, so I thought I've got time before I pick up my husband. We have a funeral tomorrow, so he's not coming in by train until I think it's 8:30, so I thought the sun's out, I'm going to cheer myself up and bring you along for some fun. Hi Joanne, hi John. If I've missed anyone, sorry. It's an impromptu one, but I thought it's so nice. Right, let's go. I don't know. Oh, there's a big mound of earth at the end, which I am not about to try and climb, but we'll come over here. So they have this massive overflow car park, because you can imagine this is quite a busy castle. It's on all the shortbread tins. In fact, I might climb up this little bit, see how we go. If I get lost, just remember my last known point was right. I just want to get the views at the back. Look at that. We're so lucky. Such a beautiful day. So you've seen right along Loch Duach, way in the distance there. That takes you into Glen Shiel, which is beautiful. You see the reflections with the clouds. Right, it's going to be really bright with the sun here, but once we get past it, isn't that gorgeous? It's one of my favourite castles, this. Oh, and there's some gorse. And the gorse was actually smelling today. So gorse, when it's warm and dry, it smells like... I think it smells like coconut, but other people think it smells like vanilla. So it's quite a sweet smell. Right, I'm just going to fix... There we go. Right. So, next to us is Loch Duach, and then in front of us we've got Loch Alsh, as in Kyle of Loch Alsh, and then you've got Loch Lon coming in as well. So Loch Long, Loch Duach, Loch Alsh, all coming in at this point. So this was a really strategic area, because you can see the seaweed. This is salt water, so it goes out to the sea. Isn't that beautiful? And then we'll see the visitor centre in a minute, but up behind us there's actually some really nice viewpoints up here. So there's a road that you can drive up the back of, and you get a lovely view looking over the top of the castle. If you ever saw Highlander the movie, Sean Connery and Christopher Lambert, There Can Be Only One, from the 80s. That was filmed here. There's been other stuff filmed here as well. But that was my teenage years, so I'm just reliving it. Now, hopefully we can get out onto the island, because I can still see there's people on the bridge. So we should be able to walk over. I hope you've all been having a good day. It's been a funny one, this. The tour leading up to this weekend. And it's just sad when people die young, you know. It's just not the natural order. But anyway, sorry, I'm trying not to walk on the gravel and make a noise. I'm going to have to do it, sorry. Now, if you do come here, it's £3 to park, and then there's an admission fee as well. Oh, excellent. Thanks, Camilla. You have the castle itself. Actually, I'll wait till I get to the other side where it's sunny. But on this side, you can see part of the reflection when the wind's not blowing. When the tides come in, you get this lovely, sometimes it's really flat like a mirror, and you get the whole castle reflected in the water. Thanks. Yeah, they have cut down a lot, but I'm trying to shade you from the sun here, but I don't think it's working. I was trying so you can see the bridge. If the gate's open, we can walk over and walk around the island, and that's what I kind of plan to do. So we're just going to have a wee... Hi, Sarah. A little... wander around. Yeah, that's the parking meters over there, and if you ever come, you press the green tick twice and then tap your card. The sun's just about this, kind of in the wrong place for us. I can't really stop it bothering the screen, unfortunately. There you are, silhouette. So there's a visitor centre in the ticket office. You've got the Highland Scran just in front of us, but there's also a cafe. So this is like takeaway. But yeah, such a beautiful day. It keeps spitting a little bit and then going sunny again, so you can't complain. And they've got QR codes dotted about, so when you come and do the castle, visit the castle, there's these little tales. You do the QR code and it tells you the story, which is lovely. And these are the toilets to the right and left. So you can see the coffee shop's in there. The toilets, there's indoor toilets behind there as well, and then obviously you've got the gift shop as well. And then the food hall, and where you get your tickets, and they have audio guides in several languages. But there's also guides within the building itself. Oh yeah, the bridge is open. Right, I'll just show you this QR code. See, so you find these little plaques with the QR codes, and they'll give you a nice little snippet of information. And there's the shield, and there's another one on this door. Gate rather, door. It's been a long day, people. It is lovely. So if you could see all the way, there's rain away in the distance there. I hope it stays where it is. That along that way is sky. Isn't this beautiful? I'm just going to take this slowly so we can get, if anybody's wanting to do screenshots. Yeah. The castle itself, the island originally was a religious settlement. Eilean Donan, or Eilean Donan, depending on your accent. Island of Donan, who was a religious person who founded a cell here, and then by I think it was the 1300s we then had a proper fortification on the island. The medieval castle was much bigger, they think, than what we see today, and then what we see today is from the beginning of the 1900s. In the early 1700s there was a Spanish garrison here who supported the Jacobite cause. So the Jacobite cause has been, the Jacobite rebellion has been going on since the late 1600s. So they had, I can't remember, I always get the number wrong, I think it was 343 barrels of gunpowder, and wind of this store got down to the government forces, and they sent up 3 ships to deal with it. And so they bombarded the castle, but the walls were about 14 feet thick, so they didn't really do much damage. And then some of their men got onto the island and overpowered the Spanish, because I think there was only about 40 of them, 46, something like that. Overpowered them and then used the gunpowder to blow it up. So it was in a state of ruin for about 200 years. And then a man called Macrae Gilstrap bought over the castle again, because this was the stronghold. It was a stronghold for the Mackenzies, but the Macraes held the castle, and he then set about rebuilding the castle. Because they had plans from the previous time, so they knew what the castle would have looked like, and they built it using the original kind of techniques and materials. So when you do visit the castle, it pretty much is how it would be. I'm loving the reflections on the river at the moment, on the water at the moment. So yeah, but to have the site and the determination to build it back to its former glory, I think is amazing. A lot of people would have used new techniques and new materials, you know. So that's the little holiday cottage. You can actually rent that out and stay, and when you wake up, your view is the castle. Look at that reflection, isn't that gorgeous? Then you've got the saltire flying. Now every day they fly a new flag, then they take it down, box it up and sell it in the shop with the date that it was flown at the castle. Right. I know, it would be fantastic. Sorry, there's nothing I can do to be quiet going over this. Gravel is what it is. They light it up at night as well. And I have done a live stream at sunset before, and it was beautiful. So there's another one of these QR codes. I'm just looking back. You can see the road up there where there's a camper van. So there is a road up there you can drive. Now behind here is the fresh water. So we're on an island. It's a tidal island. So we're surrounded by salt water when the tide is in. So you need a fresh water supply. So there's a freshwater well there. No birds today, but usually this tree's got lots of little birds and things on it. I shall try, Sweden, I shall try to keep the weather for you. It's Scotland though, there's no guaranteeing. So you can actually get out, when you go in the castle you can get out onto these parts as well. You used to be able to walk around the well part as well, but I'm not sure if that's open yet again. And then here we have the entrance, and you can see the motto's in Gaelic, and it says, as long as there is a McCrae inside, there will never be a Fraser outside. Yes. And then you can see the portcullis, the spiky parts just sticking down there. There you go. And so in here is where the exhibition is. So you go in, they tell you a bit about the castle, the history, they show you some barrels, tell you about the gunpowder and everything, and the Spanish. And then the rest of it is kind of a one-way system. I'm just going to put it back. There we are. So we've got another one of these codes. Now, just while we're standing here, I'll let you see how steep these stairs are. Okay? So I am not going to be paying attention to what the camera is doing whilst I go down these stairs. I don't want a broken ankle. Right. Oh, runny nose. Yeah, so just take it easy when you're on the steps because they're all uneven. Right, so the sun is going to be shining straight at us in a minute. I apologise, there's not a lot I can do about it. Right, bring it round through there. Now the family, the McCraes, still live here, or they come and stay here. So yeah. Sorry Camilla, I forgot. But I saw a picture of you standing up. You looked really like you were getting there. There's the back door. Then when you get into the castle, you can stand there and you get a fantastic view. Look down, you can see the seaweed. I don't know if you can actually see to the bottom. I mean, I can see to the bottom, I can see the rocks and shells and things, but I'm not sure if the camera's good enough to do that. It's just amazing that you get to come and walk around the outside. There's so many places that would just, you know, lock the place down at the end of the day. But this is really, and it's nice and peaceful. So you can get, there's two different tickets you can get. You can get one that lets you into the castle and the garden or the walk, or just the walk around the castle. So there's the sort of the tower. Now, unfortunately you're not allowed to take pictures inside, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, I suppose if the family still lives there, you can kind of understand it. And the bridge, once you come out the castle, when you're heading to Skye, you go across that bridge and you can see there's like a little white building just on the other side of the water there. There's a cafe behind it, and that's like a little community centre. It's got toilets, and you can stop there and you get a lovely photograph from there looking back at the castle. So yeah, there's lots of opportunities. If you don't have time to actually visit the castle, you can still get a nice picture. But like I say, it's one of my favourites. When you're in the hall and you go up the stairs, it's a turnpike, you notice these little kind of holes in the wall and you just think it's a hole in the wall. But it's actually a luggie, a listening device, because it opens up in the hall and you can hear what people are saying. Yeah. So this is the War Memorial. Well, I don't know if you can see the moon. You see the moon just above the hill there? It's almost in the centre of the screen. So it's quite nice. And then it lists the Clan McRae Roll of Honour 1914 to 18. It's a really nicely done one. And that's there. Right, let's see if we can go out to the... Yeah, we'll take a walk down here. I actually got a picture of the castle that I took a picture and I liked it so much I actually had it made into a canvas and it's in my sitting room. But yeah, when you see the old pictures as well, they can look a bit... Right. So you can see where you could have got boats up there. Right, I'm just going to change the camera. There we go. Just so we can get the whole thing in. Isn't that beautiful? And there's a saltire now. And of course, as soon as I turn around, it stops actually waving full and we can't see it. Yeah, the wind's catching it there. Right, there's this almost... Yay! There, we've got it now. I didn't think we were going to get that. Right. Oh, that's beautiful. There we are. Yeah, see, that's because I laughed. It's going, no, I'll show you. So you can understand why the colours, the Scottish flag is blue and white, because when you look at the sky behind the flag and the clouds behind the flag, you can see where the colours came from. As well as the legend of it appearing before in the sky, the cross at Athelstaneford, but you can see how the colours work. Right, I'm just gonna there we are, and then I'll head over to the flag and we'll look back at the castle from there, I think. So yeah, you can see there was daffodils, but they're all kind of faded now. And here we have another one of the QR codes. There's the reflection of that, the holiday cottage again. You can see the bridge. It is beautiful. And the staff are lovely. If you get the chance to visit, they're passionate about their castle, you know, so they like to talk about it, tell you its secrets. Oh, here's some daffodils that are still looking like daffodils. They haven't gone over yet. Right, now what I'm going to do is walk us across to where those trees are, because we should get a really nice look at the castle from there as well. So we'll just head back over the bridge. And there's the Kelpie story. We have Kelpies everywhere. They're a mythological creature. They're sort of shapeshifters, water beasts. Oh, there, we're off the gravel now. You can see all the seaweed. See, if you ever go to a loch in Scotland and you can't tell whether it's fresh or salt water, if you spot the seaweed, that tells you. Oh, thanks, Hilary. The weather was so nice, and I thought, I've got time before I pick up Stevie. So I wanted to bring you along and let you see. Just because it's just gorgeous. I don't know if you can hear the birds, but the birds are cheeping away as well. I mean, you'll hear the sound of the cars. Now, if you do come to the castle, you're not allowed backpacks or big bags. So they do have a locker thing, but they obviously you can leave it in the boot of your car. There's the sun. I'm trying to block it out with a tree. There. I don't know if that's working. There. It's just the sun is so bright, I'm trying to get you some shade. Right. So there is a path that takes you all the way to Dorney village, and when we go around the corner I'll point out where that was, or is rather. And they do have, is it iris? You know, the tall thin flowers with the yellow or purple tops. I'm sure they have iris growing here in summer. Look at this bench. Isn't that brilliant? Right, and that's the holiday cottage. I just want to, clouds covered the sun. Well, it's a bit dark, isn't it? Right, we'll come around a bit and see if we can get a better. So, you head up and round it. So you come over here, and then you just walk along, and that'll take you to the hall there. Did I say there was toilets there? It's important to know where the toilets are, people, because there are not enough public toilets in the world. The cloud hopefully is about to move, and the sun should come back out. I'm not going to go up because I will fall, you know what I'm like. Not the most stable. Right, so we just give it a minute till that cloud moves, and then we should be able to get a nice... Can you hear the birds? Right, I said that cloud was going to move. Oh, and it's not. It's nearly there. It's moving. Here it comes. Yep, there it is. So yeah, beautiful castle. Right, everyone, I suppose I'd better let you go. I just wanted to pop on and show you Eilean Donan in the sun, because the weather's been terrible. So it's just nice to be able to get out and show you things. So thank you for everybody that came along and watching, and thank you for I think I had a couple of sponsors on as well, or members. Thank you for anyone that's able to give me a tip. I really appreciate it. Buy me a coffee, PayPal, all that kind of thing. And yes, I will be doing... Oh wait, I'm going to turn it around and show you the moon. Sorry. Can you see the moon? Wait a second. Isn't that amazing? I know it's just the moon, but I think it's cool. Right, okay. Right, so yes, so thank you for your support, and I will probably be doing a couple of impromptus tomorrow as well, just to take my mind off stuff, so hopefully you'll be able to pop on and see some of them. Thanks Terry, you have a great day too. Hi Rose, bye Rose. I just realised you were there. If I've missed anybody else in the chat, I'm sorry. It's just because it's so light I can't always see the chat, because the sky's white behind me, your text disappears. Bye Camilla. Bye everyone. Bye John.